We are in the Your Morning Kitchen. Hey, I want to check in on the soufflés. Can we show them the oven cam? Look, they're gone because we've taken them out. They're ready to go. We're going to show you how to make them and get maybe a little bit of a sample. You know, we've all learned that it can be really tricky to make some recipes. Some of them seem very daunting. Some are a little easier than others. Our next guest wants to help us conquer our fears of challenging recipes, even if they do require a few more steps.
Yes, and a lot of these recipes, they're simple, but when you see the final product or you think of what you're preparing, it sounds like an artichoke, for example, it sounds, oh, like that's
complicated.
That's something that I only eat in a restaurant, but in fact, they're so easy to make at home.
Okay, well, souffle always sounds daunting. It sounds very fancy. And
Yes.
there's all kinds of comedy routines about how difficult it is to get a good souffle.
Yeah, it's all in the timing, the temperature, the technique of folding, but I'm gonna show you how easy it is. And today we're gonna do a raspberry souffle because it's summertime and I figured raspberries are a great way to go.
And Vijaya, they're so pretty.
Aren't they?
When they're done.
The color is so nice. They got a really nice height on them. And the key with soufflés is you always wanna put them on the bottom rack because that heat pushes them up.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But first of all, we have to get to this step.
Yes, so we're gonna do a raspberry souffle today, and what I did is I went ahead and made a raspberry base, and all that is raspberry puree that's been strained and cooked with a little bit of sugar as well as some cornstarch to thicken.
Okay.
So that's what we have right here.
Looks delicious already.
Right, you can spread that on toast and call it a day.
Okay.
But we're gonna make a souffle, and I've whipped some egg whites with a little bit of cream of tartar and a little bit of sugar until they reach stiff peaks, right? So that means that you know, they hold really well, they don't fall. And we're gonna do a technique called folding. So you might have heard of folding before.
I remember folding from grade 8 home ec.
So, oh, amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put that grade 8 home tech, all those teachings to work today.
Okay.
So you're gonna put a little bit of that meringue in here.
Okay.
And we're gonna fold in thirds, okay? So the first, yeah, that's great. So basically what we're trying to do is trying to make this raspberry base similar in texture to the meringue, right? Because right now, initially, they didn't know each other. Now they're kind of like cousins.
Introduce some of that air into the puree.
Right, but you can be aggressive at this point.
Well, I was saying, that's not the folding technique I remember. That seems a bit stronger.
So you can be aggressive at this point, it's okay. And then you're gonna add them in thirds. For the sake of this segment, I'm just gonna put this all in.
Okay, and then we'll fold this
And
through.
then Anne-Marie is gonna show us what she learned.
See what I remember.
So
all I know is you don't want to beat out the air.
Right.
Right? Trying to preserve the air.
Yeah, so you're trying to preserve as much of that air as possible because that's what gives a souffle its rise. And you're doing an amazing
Vijaya, how am I
job.
doing?
You're
Is
doing
this
an
going
amazing
okay?
job.
All
Yeah.
right.
So keep at it, and you want to like sort of go in through the middle, pull out, and keep going.
Oh, I'll let you do some of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
probably have a faster technique.
Yeah, so you're gonna like sort of cut in and then
fold in the
turn.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until it's
Ooh, that looks
homogeneous in
good.
texture. Yeah.
Beautiful color.
Yeah, it's so pretty for summer, I think.
Once we get this mixed, Vijaya, what do you have on the bottom here?
So we have ramekins here. They're 1 cup measure ramekins, and we've just greased them with a little bit of butter and sugar. And then this mixture is gonna go into the ramekin. And the great thing about soufflés is that if you're entertaining, you can make them up to 5 hours in advance pre-baking and store them in the fridge.
How full do you make that?
So full all the way to the top.
All the way, okay.
All the way to the top. So I'm gonna do one here.
Okay.
And then what you're gonna do, what they do in restaurants is they take an offset spatula. So that's how you get those nice tall edges.
Oh.
And then you're gonna, and that flat top. Oops.
Okay.
Right.
Great.
And then you're gonna take your thumb and go around to create a little bit of a canal.
Okay.
And that will also help with it rising.
Okay.
Right? And that's
Get
gonna
you a
go into,
cloth.
thank you.
Here you go.
Into 350-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, amazing.
And this is what it looks like when it's done, and then you can go in with a little
Icing
bit
sugar
of
makes everything prettier.
Yep, a little bit of powdered sugar, and you can
Gorgeous.
dig right on in.
Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of this. It looks, oh, it's so nice
So
and
light.
What's the temperature for this?
This is 350 degrees. Is it nice?
Oh, so good, so good. All right, now artichokes sound very scary. They look tricky to eat.
Yes.
But you're gonna show us how we can impress people.
So easy. This is something that I used to order in restaurants all the time, and then I said, I have to figure out how to make this at home, and it's so easy. So all you do is you trim the base of the artichoke like so,
Okay.
and the best tool for that is a serrated knife.
Sure.
And then also the top third of the leaves.
Saw through that.
Right, saw through that. And then you see these little pointy bits at the end of the artichoke. To make them look pretty, you can go in with some kitchen shears and trim those off as well.
Oh, yeah, I see
And
how
then
you did
what
it
we're
here.
gonna do is we're gonna squeeze, I'm gonna take a little piece of aluminum foil. There we
They
go.
smell good, the finished ones.
Yeah, so a little bit of aluminum foil. We're gonna squeeze some lemon juice over the top. That helps make sure that they don't color.
Yep.
a little bit of salt. We're gonna tuck in a few garlic cloves.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna make them really,
That's
really
what I'm smelling.
tasty.
Smells great.
Yeah. And then a touch of olive oil over the top
And
as
that's
well.
it.
That's it. And then you make a little ball. Like, how easy was that? So easy, right?
Pop it in the oven for how long?
So this is gonna go into the oven at 425 degrees for an hour and 20 minutes.
Ooh, and this is what comes out.
And when they come out, this is what they look like.
And how do I eat it?
And the joy of eating an artichoke, you're
You
gonna
show
pull
me.
off a leaf.
Okay, from anywhere?
From anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, just like that. Yeah. See how
Beautiful,
it falls apart?
yeah.
And then you're gonna dip the end into the aioli, and then scrape.
Oh yeah, so good.
Isn't that yummy?
It is good, so impressive.
Yeah, it's really easy to make, and then you can pull out the choke. So there's something called the choke. You can use a spoon to pull that out, and then eat the artichoke heart as well.
This is delicious. Vijaya, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
A whole meal and impressive and so easy to do.
Yeah.
You took the mystery out of it. We'll have these recipes for you on our website, yourmorning.ca. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.